Hey, everybody. Do you want to get more leads and boost your productivity so that you're not going down the rabbit hole, spending hours trying to create that perfect lead magnet? Well, if you haven't used ChatGPT or AI yet, stick with me and I'm going to show you a super easy way how you can create a perfect lead magnet for you or your clients if you do that kind of work. So follow along. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to open up a custom ChatGPT widget that I created and just walk you through how you can use it. So let me share my screen and I'm going to come over here to ChatGPT. So I have the paid version, but you can certainly use the free version. You can use whatever AI tool that you're using. They all work the same way. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Guess what? Artificial intelligence, it's great, but in order for it to be really, really good, you need to pull out all of your genius IP out of your head and keep tweaking ChatGPT to get the perfect product. We just don't want pages of stuff, right? We want something that's really going to touch the emotion of your people. So when you sit down to schedule or to figure out, okay, what kind of lead magnet, what can I do to bring people in? We first have to identify what is the problem that people are struggling with and what quick win can you give them? We're not asking to solve the entire big problem, but can you give them a quick win? And then the next thing is, can you talk about why that's important to them and the benefit they're going to see? So basically just those standard questions, you could kind of backfill in all of the information and then ChatGPT would spit out something. So I have created like a little specialized bot, so to speak, and I'm just calling it Lead Funnels, Lead Magnet Creator, or Star Funnels Lead Magnet Creator. And it's yours for the taking. I'll have the link down below. Enjoy it. And so it just talks about, it's going to help you create this lead magnet in 5 minutes or less. I'm not joking. And I'm just going to do it on the fly here so you can watch me. So the button that says right in the middle, ready to start, click here. So I'm going to click that and it's going to start asking me some questions. And let me tell you again, it's the information that's in your mind. If you don't know, the first question it's asking is, who is your target market? I'm going to make this just a hair bigger, hopefully, so you can see it. If you don't know who your target market is, then guess what? Your people aren't going to know either. So I'm just going to make up some stuff. Okay. So it says, please provide details of who you're aiming to reach, the demographics, the gender, profession, all of that kind of stuff, their interest. And then they're going to go on to the next one. So one of my clients here, I'm just going to say, she works with women 50 and older who are tired of the way they look, feel, if I can type, invisible, and want to actually look and feel better about themselves. Okay. I can put in even more details if I want, empty nesters, etc. But that's all I'm going to do for right now. And then I press the enter key. And so now ChatGPT says, great. And it will just basically kind of regurgitate back to you. Okay, women over age 50, blah, blah, blah. Let's move on to the second step. What are the most common pain points or challenges that your target audience faces? And so what I love about this is it's kind of walking you through it. You've given it just that little nugget of information, and now it's walking it through it. So it's saying, well, we've identified some key struggles based on what you've shared. Could it be that they feel dissatisfied with their appearance? They struggle with self-confidence, experience physical and emotional invisibility as they age. I think it's great. So the question is, are these accurate or are there additional challenges we should consider? I think those are great. So I'm just going to say, these look great. Maybe also address the idea that it is hard for these women to spend time and money on themselves. Now, this isn't my target market. I'm just speaking from past experience, right? I'm a mom, grandma. We're so used to taking care of other people. All right. So used to taking care of other people. We have the tendency to let ourselves go. And I think ChatGPT will double check the spelling. Okay. So that's the second thing. So then good old Chatty comes back and says, that's a wonderful addition. I love how ChatGPT is so encouraging to me. Let me know in the comments if you've had that experience. So now it's saying, okay, here's a refined list of the common pain points. Okay. And that last one here, reluctant to invest in themselves, also difficulty knowing where to start. All right. So now that we've nailed down the challenges, let's move on to what type of content does your target audience consume the most? Now, again, this, I'm not in this genre, but I am kind of that person, right? So I could just ask myself, so what do I resonate with? So I'm just going to say videos, podcasts, and I don't know. Um, I was going to say spreadsheets, but I don't think most people love spreadsheets like I do. So maybe an infographic, okay, or written journals. Okay, so again, we're trying to think not what we like, but what our ideal people like. All right, so Chatty is continuing on saying, okay, this is great. Now let's move on to the next step. What are your business goals for this lead magnet? And again, it's walking us through what's the idea behind the lead magnet. Is it to grow our email list? That's usually the main reason that we give a lead magnet, but sometimes we want them to do a certain thing. So here, promote a specific product or course. Let me say this. If you are speaking to what we call a cold audience, you're new to them, they don't really know who you are, even though the topic, they might be familiar with the topic, they don't know you, so they don't really trust you, okay? What I say is you have to make coming to you in baby steps. So if it's a cold audience, I might, the idea behind the lead magnet might be to grow my email list. Maybe I have a free webinar that I want to bring them to. So that would be kind of a logical next step. I could drive them to the website or build brand awareness. But I think for this genre that I'm building out, I'm going to say grow my email list and also encourage them to watch a free webinar. Okay. So that is my objective of that particular lead magnet. So once again, ChatGPT is saying, great, we understand that. Now, the final question, what resources or unique insights can you provide that your competitors cannot? Now, I have to tell you, this is the hardest part. Again, this is all the stuff that's inside of you. Okay. We can't just have ChatGPT miraculously come up for something. But here is the deal. You know how you help people. Look at how other competitors help people and what twist can you put on that? So you might be a weight loss coach. In addition to that, maybe you offer EFT tapping or hypnosis to go along with that. Or maybe you offer a daily motivational quote that gets delivered to their inbox, whatever it is. Think about what makes your product or service a little unique. So here, again, I'm just going to say EFT tapping or hypnosis. Hypnosis. Okay. So I'm just going to put that. Again, it's not my genre. I'm just throwing that out there. All right. And now look what happens. It starts crafting my landing page copy. Okay. Now let me say this. Don't just take this word for word and dump it out there because it's going to sound and feel like AI created it. But take this as a starting place and tweak it, put it in your own language, reduce some of it, whatever it takes, but make sure that it's you. So here, the headline, unlock the confidence you deserve. Look and feel better in your 50s and beyond. I really love this because you are calling out directly the audience that you want to speak to. And here we're telling them basically what's the transformation, regain control of your appearance and your self-worth using these simple tools. And here we're directing them, sign up for our free webinar. So again, in this instance, the objective or the goal was I really wanted to get people on a webinar. If you had a spreadsheet or a journal or a checklist, you would tell ChatGPT that, and then you would kind of rewrite this according to that. All right. But I think this is great. And now it's talking about the 3 benefits, reunite your self-confidence, real results and change, empowering you with proven techniques. And then the call to action. Again, in this one, we want people to sign up for the free video. And then you're good to go. And then, we don't have to stop here. ChatGPT is like, okay, how does this sound? Any adjustments, additional information? And from this point, you could continue on and on. So a lot of times then I'll try to get help for my social media posting, my Facebook ads. I might even have it help me actually create, in this instance, I'm doing a webinar, but if I was creating like a physic or PDF of something, to get help with that, the sky's the limit. And do you see, literally, I think it's been less than 5 minutes, just by being prompted by these 5 simple questions. They're simple, but they make you think, because you have to pull out what's in your head. How are you going to answer those questions? So what do you think about that? Let me come back here and let me hide this, come back to you eyeball to eyeball. So how is that for easy? So again, if you want to increase your leads, grow your email list, you want to increase your productivity, you don't want to spend hours and hours trying to create a lead magnet, and you want something very unique to you and your USP, all you need to do is start this little chat bot. And guess what? You've got it done. So I'll put the link in the comments below. You can just copy that link and it just opens up ChatGPT, and you just answer the questions and you are good to go. And if you're interested in learning how to build one of these little custom ChatGPTs, I mean, they're super easy. I'll put the link down there so you can watch that other video. And as always, please hit the subscribe button, give me a little love, thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.